probably my most used demo, something I show off the most, and it's because it's taking a product set or a product line that you would never imagine being on the internet and making it palatable for that end consumer. One of the things I love about Sloan is that it walks you through a very stepped, guided sell. And so it makes it much more palatable for their end consumer. Sloan kind of takes it to that point where anyone can do this, not just somebody that's a pro in the business or a contractor, architect. Part of the reason why is because when they designed this configurator, they thought about the end consumer and making it as simple as possible to look at their product set. What I mean by that is we start with the walls. Right? What kind of walls do we have? What kind of floor do we have? And then we start to peel back step by step. So we'll dive into a product line. If I don't know the details, I can easily hover over and learn a little bit more about that product. And the beauty is, as I'm selecting and I'm going to my next section, everything is very kind of bite-sized. So I'm looking at my sink sizes. I have 4 presets already, 1 station up to 4 stations. It gives me somewhere to start very quickly, very seamlessly. I can visualize it, kind of interact with that space. And then they open it up to say, hey, if you have something custom, not a problem. That's just a click away. So I can click in, enter very custom specific dimensions, apply it, I'm good to go. And as I'm walking through this, it's almost woven in a way where it's like, I didn't realize there were so many rules to this until I peeled back the layers. But on the front end, it's very seamless, very easy to walk through. Do I have a trash hole? Great. Do I have a bag hook? Sure. If I have one, now it opens up another list. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hooks? What color do I want them in? And so as you can see, it's very simple to kind of walk through here. And probably my favorite part of this all is that this was a very iterative approach. They have all of their product line now today sitting and available, but we also built in this idea of filtering to get to that end result a little bit quicker, especially if you know what you want. Do I want to view a blue countertop? Do I want it Corian? Do I want it Caesar stone? I can quickly filter by a price point, by a color, by a material type, get to where I'm at. And then I really start to kind of dive into what Sloan actually sells on a day-to-day, which is that actual faucet, the hand dryer, the soap dispenser, the cabinetry around it. And one of the things that I love to tell customers is this went from literal lines on a spreadsheet, very kind of not visual. If you know what an ESD-2101 faucet is, that's great. But if you don't, like most folks, we want to see it. What Sloan was able to do is give people visual representations, which is generally how we shop. And so they took a very B2B use case, very kind of construction, bid, architect type of use case, and they turned it on its head, and they basically are feeding it to you as if you're buying something from a retailer in your everyday life. That PDF that is generated for a customer gives you all the details line by line. It gives you screenshots of what you actually were configuring, and most importantly, it saves that configuration with a unique URL. Because with their bids, it's not something you buy tomorrow, something you generally buy 6, 12 months down the line. And, who can remember what they did 6 months ago?